Giselle, thanks for joining us here on SSPTV News. As most of you know, you were a guest on The Girls with us, and you also have your own show, A Beautiful Day. But in your day job, in your profession, you actually work in the medical field, correct?
I do. I work at a hospital in Jersey.
Okay. And that's where you actually came in contact with someone who had COVID-19?
So as far as I know, yes, that's where it was. I mean, I could have honestly gotten it anywhere at the grocery store or anywhere. But most likely I was exposed to someone in the hospital that has it.
I believe it was like yesterday, you posted on your Facebook page, you woke up with the symptoms of what?
Saturday morning I woke up and I had a little bit of a cough, nothing crazy. Again, like we're in allergy season. I didn't know if it was allergies. I didn't know what it was. I've never experienced allergies before. So I called the hotline for the employees at the hospital because, again, I knew someone that was exposed to it. Uh, and kind of like when you're told that, it's like you start overthinking. Your head kind of goes like, oh my God, I sneezed. Do I have it? I coughed. Do I have COVID? um, and when I developed the cough, I called a hotline, and obviously they said to me I didn't meet the criteria to be tested. And that was in the morning. And then the afternoon, I'm sitting on the couch, and I felt a little warm. And literally, I guess that's why they call it the invisible. Um, right? Is that what they call it? The invisible virus? That I developed a fever automatically, body aches, my chest was hurting, I had a sore throat, I started coughing. And my fever literally spiked from 99.9 to 102 within an hour or so. So I called our employee hotline and they directed me to go to the tent where they have at the hospital to be tested. And sure enough, I left the kids home. I left my 12-year-old with my 5-year-old because I it was unexpected, and I went, and the doctor that saw me said, you have every symptom. You were exposed. You look like it. You sound like it. You have the coronavirus. And he said to me, I have to swab you because you work at the hospital.
And that
And
part I'm hearing is the part that's, it's not an easy swab. It's not like if you have strep throat, it's more severe. So how do they swab you?
can I just tell you how god awful it is to be swabbed? Um, it's a Q-tip that's like this long. I don't know if you can actually tell.
Like as big as a
But
pencil?
yeah, yes. And I've gotten tested for the flu before, and it's just like a little swab, but this swab goes into your nostril all the way to the back of your throat. Not just one nostril, but two, to the point that the poor nurse, I mean, she's risking her life, but I cursed her out. I said, God, this is effing awful. I'm like, please stop. And she's like, just 2 more seconds. And I said, no, you need to stop. And I felt like I was going to pass out. I mean, my tears just started gushing. That's what I've been telling everyone. I've had like an instantaneous migraine when they swab. Like I don't know what it touches, but it's god awful.
Are you feeling it a lot in your lungs?
So it's like a tightness, almost like a pain. Not chest pain like a heart attack. Obviously, I've never had that. It's almost like when you have pneumonia, bronchitis, and you take a deep breath, and it's almost it's that feeling like chest pain in that sense. Body aches like the flu. The best way I can describe it, it's almost nearly exactly like the flu. Um, the fever, the cough, sore throat.
Have you had any loss of smell or of taste?
Okay, so the weirdest thing, um, I smell certain things, but certain things I can't get a sense of it. But the weirdest thing is like I have like this weird smell in my nose that it's almost like you smell sick. If that's does that make sense? Like you you smell it. I don't know. It's very odd. It's weird. But I took a shower and I smelled my soap, but I couldn't smell the eggs that I made this morning. It's weird. Um, so I guess when I read that article that it does affect your sense of smell, I'm like, that's kind of crazy. But I kind of I can see how that happens.
And I know from your Facebook page, you're like, stay home, because this isn't, the post wasn't really about, pity for you, but that this is serious. This can happen to anyone. You can be a healthy adult and still, you know,
That's my message to everyone, right? I'm a healthy person. It feels like the flu, but there's so many people that have so many underlying conditions, and elderly people and children, that what I ask is just to please stay home, because you may get it mildly, but somebody else may not survive it. So stay the hell home, and I mean it with lots of love, and stay the hell away from people.
Giselle, we hope you feel better. I really appreciate you sharing your story. I know we were supposed to tape a little earlier and you weren't feeling that good, so we, put some medicine in you. And thank you for doing this for us, and I hope you're feeling better in the days to come. I'll follow your progress on Facebook.
Thank you so much. Stay safe, everyone. Just stay home, and I'm sending everyone lots of love. We're going to get through this. It sucks. It really does suck. But if we follow the rules, I know a lot of us don't like to be told what to do, but unfortunately we have to listen to what we're being told and stay home, practice social distancing, wash your hands, so we're able to hug and kiss each other one day again.